So off they go in the men's B grade 5,000 metres. In station 1 from Athletics Essendon is Nicholas Smith. In station 2 from Bendigo, Andrew Buchanan. Station 3, William Potter, Box Hill. Station 4, Jamie Wagstaff, St Stephen's. Station 5, Matthew Davey from Oakley. In 6, Rydian Cowley from Glen Huntly. Station 7, David Ireland from Keilor St Bernard's. Station 8, Ben Buckingham from St Stephen's. Station 9, Adrian Fellon from Athletics Essendon. Station 10, Michael Dow from Box. Station 11, Ryan Jackson from Athletics Essendon. Station 12, Samuel Quirk from the Victorian Masters. Station 13, James Attard from Ballarat. Station 14, Rory Kelman from Diamond Valley. 15, Peter Green from Box Hill. 16, Sean Whipp, Frankston. And 17, Michael Marantelli from Athletics Essendon. So our apologies, we also have in station 18 G Walters, who is an invitational athlete competing in the B grade event. But so far, the top 5, Samuel Quirk, William Potter, Michael Marantelli and Rydian Cowley from Glen Huntly. As the boys start to settle down again, the prediction is the lead will change several times during this race. Looks like William Potter out in front from Box Hill. He's setting the pace for this. In second place, Samuel Quirk. Representing Glen Huntly is Rydian Cowley. They're the top 3. So they settled down with 10 laps to go in this men's B grade 5,000 metres. So our top 3 in the men's B grade event, William Potter's out in front from Box Hill. Rydian Cowley from Glen Huntly is about half a metre away on his tail in second place, and Samuel Quirk, by the look of it, representing the Victorian Masters, is in third. As they're coming up to get 9 laps to go, it's still William Potter setting the pace in this event from Rydian Cowley. You've got Samuel Quirk from Victorian Masters, followed by Michael Dowd. Well, there's another lead change. You've got Matthew Davey from Oakley, who stepped up the pace. He's about to move out into this pack. So you've got Potter, Cowley and Dow. So Potter's still out in front, Cowley in second. You've got Samuel Quirk from the Victorian Masters. Oh no, beg your pardon. You've got Matthew Davey from Oakley third. Michael Dow from Box Hill, Walters and Marin Telly. They're the top 5. As they start to settle into a bit of a rhythm, this is the time where the mind switches off, the body takes over. All of that long endurance training they've done during XCR 13. Potter is in front, looking very comfortable from Cowley in second. And you've got Davey in third place. Dow in fourth. You've got Walters in fifth. Marintelli sitting in sixth place. But I tell you, this field is stretched over about 40 metres. It's fairly tight for the first 12 places. And there is now a lead change. You've got Rydian Cowley stepping up the pace, picking up the rhythm. The cadence is off. He said, that's it. I'm going to see if I can break the back out of you guys. Heads through the 200. Looking really comfortable, Rydian Cowley, but I tell you, the guy from Oakley, Matthew Davies, gone with him. There has been a lead change. And Dow's moved up to third place, so coming into the home straight, and they'll get 7 laps to go. There's still a long way to the finish, but they don't want me to tell them that. It's still Rydian Cowley in front. Matthew Davey from Oakley in second. You've got Michael Dow, then you've got Walters, then you've got Marintelli, and David Island is looking fairly strong as well. So the top 6 in this event at this stage. Rydian Cowley from Glen Huntley. Now it's his turn to break away. He stepped up the pace. He's whacked it in big time, as my colleague Dean Paulin says here, helping me with the competitors in this event. Rydian Cowley looking really strong. In fact, he's nice and relaxed. Look at where his shoulders are. He's got great arm movement, really good leg stride for a 5K. He's out by about 15 metres from Matthew Davey, who's leading the second bunch. And within that pack, you've got Michael Marintelli, and if my researcher is correct, Michael Marintelli was an AFL boundary umpire at this year's AFL Grand Final, so he switched the grass to the track to have a crack here in the men's 5K. But this is all Rydian Cowley. He comes through with 6 laps to go. 10 metres in front of Matthew Davey. Dowell is in third. Marintelli fourth. Walters fifth. Ben Buckingham from St Stephen's has also made a move up to challenge for the battle pack, but it's still all Rydian Cowley from Glen Huntley, who's now 30 metres in front. Second, Matthew Davey. Dowell in third. So heading in with 5 laps to go, it's still Rydian Cowley. He's looking really comfortable. He's setting the pace. Time is around 8:43 from Glen Huntley. Rydian Cowley. Still leading the second pack is Matthew Davey from Oakley. Michael Dowell in third. Then you've got Michael Marintelli. Ben Buckingham is also in that pack. Walters has dropped off a little, but is still on the back of that battle pack. Ben Buckingham and Andrew Buchanan has joined the battle pack. He said to himself, this race isn't over yet, but Rydian Cowley has thrown down the gauntlet. He's now 40 metres in front. There's still a fair way to go. Let's see if he's got the endurance to finish this race. Second, representing Oakley, is Matthew Davey. Michael Dow from Box Hill in third. I tell you who's a sleeping giant is Michael Marintelli from Athletics Essendon. He's been boxed in on the fence in 4th place for most of the last 500 metres. He's sitting comfortably. He'll make a run for the minor placings. But I tell you, Rydian Cowley's just looking very comfortable indeed. Well done to Rydian. He set out the paces. 4 laps to go, my apologies. He's about 50 metres in front from the next pack. Matthew Davey leads that pack, and Michael Marantelli has got on the outside of Davey by the look of it and said, all right, mate, let's have a crack. Still stuck in that battle pack is Mitch Dow from Box Hill. Also, Ben Buckingham and Walters is still in the pack, but it's Rydian Cowley from Glen Huntly. We'll get an update on a time shortly. Davey from Oakley, not much has changed. Marantelli's moved up into third position. I said he was a sleeping giant. Here he makes his move, Marantelli. You've got Davey after him, Buchanan. But it's all Rydian Cowley from Glen Huntly, who again stretches out his lead. It's about 50 metres in this B grade event. Marantelli and Buchanan are making a move. Looks like Matthew Davies dropping back, but it's still Rydian Cowley who'll come down and get 3 laps to go. Davey, apologies. Cowley in front from Buchanan, who's now in second. Marantelli is third. When they cross the line, it'll be 3 laps to go. But Rydian Cowley looking very, very relaxed. Andrew Buchanan second, Michael Marantelli third, and Buckingham's in fourth position. So I'm watching this battle pack, the three gents in second, third and fourth. They look very comfortable at the moment. That gap up to Rydian Cowley, they're closing the gap. It's now about 40 metres to Rydian. I don't want to put the curse on him, but he may have gone a little bit too early. He's still looking reasonably comfortable, but I tell you who's looking more comfortable is this battle pack with Buchanan, Marantelli and Buckingham. Second, third and fourth, they're closing the gap. 30 metres ahead is Rydian Cowley, who has a cursory glance on the inside. He's still got the lead in this event. When he comes around, we'll have 2 laps to go. But it's also on for the place getters. Second and third are battling out. I told you the sleeping giant. Watch Michael Marantelli from Athletics Essendon. He's sitting nicely on the shoulder. It looks like Buchanan will check in a second, but Rydian Cowley is still looking reasonably comfortable with 800 to go. This is the business end of the race. You've got Buckingham in second, Marantelli third, and then you have, beg your pardon, Buchanan in second, Marantelli third, and Buckingham in fourth. And I tell you, Davey's not out of this. He's actually starting to wind up with 800 metres to go. And the gap is closing between first and second. Rydian Cowley he's from Glen Huntly. He will still be from Glen Huntly at the end of this race, but Rydian's still out in front. Marantelli is starting to stride out in third place, and they've pulled away from fourth and fifth, but the gap's closing between first and second. It's a race of 3. That gap is closing with just under 600 metres to go. Rydian Cowley starting to tighten up. The leg stride's been cut. The arm movement started to shorten. And I tell you, the guy from Bendigo University, Buchanan, and also Marantelli are starting to bridge the gap. It's a race in 3 with 500 to go. And Cowley's done all the hard work out in front. Buchanan and Marantelli are taking it up to Rydian, coming in with 1 lap to go. It all comes down to the last 400 metres. It's still Rydian Cowley from Glen Huntly, followed by Andrew Buchanan from Bendigo, and it's Michael Marantelli from Athletics Essendon, the AFL Grand Final boundary umpire. He knows how to last for 4 quarters. Can he pick it up? I tell you, there's a leads change. Buchanan on the outside of Cowley. Marantelli decides, I'm having a crack as well. So Marantelli moves down the back straight. He's after Buchanan, who's out in front. He starts to put the foot down, but Marantelli still hasn't dropped off yet. It's now a race of 2. Andrew Buchanan with 200 metres to go. Michael Marantelli not giving up. Buchanan out in front, 175, he pulls away. Buchanan, it's all Buchanan. He makes 30 metres on Marantelli, who's still running really well, but Andrew Buchanan's coming around with 100 metres to go. He'll have to pull out to lane 3 to finish this race, but Andrew Buchanan sat back and waited and said, I'm the sleeping giant, not Marantelli. Andrew Buchanan from Bendigo, he's still in front. Marantelli's not giving up, but well done to Andrew Buchanan, who crosses the line in first place from Bendigo University. Second, Michael Marantelli from Athletics Essendon. and Rydian Cowley, who did most of the work in this race, in the lead in third. Davey is next from Oakley. Followed by Buckingham, who'll cross the line. Ireland is next, followed by Dow. Walters from our invite from New South, we believe. Jamie Wagstaff crossing the line. Peter Green from Box Hill. Great effort, gents. This was a tough race out in front. And James Attard crossing the line next with Sean Whipp. Rory Kellum from Diamond Valley. And the early leader in the event from Box Hill crossing the line. Congratulations, great effort today was William Potter. Ryan Jackson crosses the line representing Athletic